Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ask an Action Coach. And for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about the customer experience. And I've heard Jackie say that, your unique selling position cannot be good customer service because everybody can say that. But what makes really good customer service stand out, Jackie?
Well, that is an excellent question. And pay attention, everyone, because it's really about customer experience. It's not necessarily customer service. It's the experience that the customer has with you while they're interacting with you and your product or service, right? What is the feeling you want your customers or clients to leave their encounter with you? What do you want them to be feeling when they leave you? Do you want them to be angry? Do you want them to be, oh my God, I'm so relieved because my problem got solved? What do you want? Do you want them to leave ecstatic, smiling, maybe even laughing because of the interaction with you and your employees? So the place to start here is, what is the experience, or what is the thing that you want your customers to leave after they've dealt with you, or after they've purchased from you, or after they've had an experience with you? Always keeping in mind that it is an experience. So one of the simplest ways to get started with that is to make sure everybody's smiling, right? So a smile goes a long way. And and being really, really pleasant. The other thing to keep in mind is something that I have noticed as I've gotten older, right? Slow down the way you're speaking, especially to people that are getting older, people over 50, 60 years old, right? Because people speak, and I'm very guilty of this. And I was very guilty of this when I was younger. And now I understand why it's an issue. Because when people speak too fast, sometimes we don't hear. So really pay attention. And it's really about focusing on who's in front of you, right? Do you have someone in front of you that looks like what's the expression on their face? Do they look like they're having trouble following you? Well, if that's the case, slow it down a little. So that's really about focusing on the person in front of you and whatever their needs are, right? Answering questions. So as you're explaining something about the process that you use, or about what's going to happen next, or things like that, please, please, please make sure you tell them everything except X, right? So for example, if you're closed between 12 and 12:45 for lunch every day, when you're telling someone we're open till 4:30, but we're closed, you've got to make sure you tell them, but we're closed between 12 and 12:45. Because that just will make people mad, especially if they come on their own lunch hour, right? I think you brought this one up. It was anticipate your client's needs. Customers or clients who have bought these things in the past, what other needs do they have? And how can you help them make sure that they leave with everything that they need? And last but not least, empower your employees to do the right thing. You were talking last time about an experience you had at a grocery store with the butcher. Yeah. And the butcher, he took it upon himself to do the right thing because that establishment had empowered him to do so. And that made you happy. And now you're going to go back to a store you normally don't shop at. So that is what I'm going to leave you, everybody, with. Make sure that it's the experience you're paying attention to. Smile, be pleasant, slow down the way you talk, so that because the person you're dealing with doesn't know it as well as you do, right? Anticipate their needs and empower your employees to do the same.
I love especially the empowering the employees to do the same, because sometimes we forget that our employees are 20 years younger than we are and don't have all of the customer interactions that we have. So it's important to teach them, not only how to make change, but how to smile and how to anticipate the customer's needs and let them know they're empowered. So
Yes.
thank you so much. Wishing everybody out there pleasant customer experiences. And if you would like an audit on your customer experience in your business, that's a great thing to reach out and set up a complimentary strategy session with Coach Jackie to do. I really think it's worth gold, and it's something that we'll give you for nothing. That's our customer experience right now. So thank you, Jackie, and we will see everybody next time.
All right.